Hey, it's Keddy here, and this is the real estate report. For those of you who've been following along in the past, the real estate report is going to pivot a little bit this month and going forward. We're going to be addressing the key numbers in the market, but we're going to be linking them back to investment real estate, income properties, commercial real estate, that type of thing. So if you're excited about it, I'm really excited about it. I hope you're going to really love the new twist on the real estate report. Let's get into it. The data that we're going to be going through is based on the NSAR numbers for July. Now, based on the breakdown that they give us, a lot of these numbers are largely around the single family market, which some rentals do fall into, but at the end, I'm going to be going through what that means specifically for the rental market, both for small, medium, and large size properties. First thing, the new listings. It was actually up 13% year to date in July. So we were up to 436 listings new. Closed 291. So only a percentage of those are selling. Not everything is selling right now. The number of closed sales is actually down 4.3% year to date over where it was in 2023. As far as days on market goes, we were up 17.6% to 40 days on market on average. So for month supply, we actually hit 4 in July, which means that we're into a balanced market. So for month supply in July, our number hit 4. It was 2.3 the previous year. That's a jump of over 73%. All that means is that essentially 1 in every 4 homes is selling each and every month. So huge jump over where we've seen in that post-COVID run-up in prices. For anyone that's lost track of those numbers just a little bit, we're up 13% on new listings. We were down 4.3% on closed sales. We were increasing our time on market, and the months of supply had increased significantly, which means we're into more of a balanced market. What does that mean for price? Well, you would think if the number of properties is up, the time it's taking to sell is longer, you'd think that prices would be going down, but we're actually up 6.1% to an average sale price of $348,791 as of July of 2024. Here's where it gets really interesting. You might be wondering, what the heck is going on? Why do we have more houses on the market and yet prices are still going up despite the fact that fewer of them are selling? Well, there's 2 key metrics that I think are really important to consider right now. A lot comes back to supply and demand. Right now in Canada as a whole, we have a huge boom in immigration. The net number of new immigrants right now is just off the charts. We've added like 1 million people in the past year. And so when you factor that in, we have a huge deficit in housing. In fact, of the G7, Canada is leading the way in terms of just a lack of available housing for our people. So what does that mean? That means that people are still willing to pay those high prices, even though there's more on the market, because they're looking to get into something. And that's a trend that we're seeing all across the country. The other thing is interest rates, which are interesting. So interest rates have gone up significantly in the past little while. And we've started only in the last few months starting to see those numbers come back down. As the numbers come down, we typically will see a boom in prices as more buyers now can afford to enter the market. So again, it's all about supply and demand. Right now, we have a lot of people looking to get into the market, and we have a lot of big need for more housing. If you're looking to get into the real estate market, or you're already in the real estate market, rental market, what does that mean for you? Well, I think it means a couple key things. First of all, the interest rate's starting to come back down. Fantastic for cash flow. If you're looking to buy a property right now, the cost per unit can seem really high. The mortgage can really cut those numbers tight when it comes to cash flow. But as we see interest rates come down, then hopefully there's going to be more properties available that are going to be able to cover their costs. So that's huge. And the second big thing is the availability of people needing housing. At the end of the day, you need people to fill your your units for the property to make sense as an investment. And some areas are, you know, there's not enough people. I was talking to someone just the other day who she was looking in a very remote area, and we knew that the pool of tenants was going to be low. But if you're in somewhere like Truro or one of the other bigger centers, we know there's lots of people coming in. And I would say most of the calls that I'm getting right now from people that are looking are from people moving here from other areas. So definitely seeing on the ground the types of big trends that are happening right across the country. Okay, so this is a lot of information. It's very exciting, it's very promising, and there's some big opportunities out there. And if you want to talk about how you can take advantage of some of those opportunities in the Truro market, reach out to me and let's book a call.